What's good, YouTube? You already know this one. Coming at you another video. Before we start this video, man, appreciate you guys' love and support. Keep the most side first. Let's keep grinding and growing, man. We getting this channel up and running. But make sure you guys subscribe to my homie Sins World. Shout out to him. He hit 1K. It's only going up for there. Let's hop straight into it, man. Without further ado, some women choose average men over this reason. Now, we get a lot of good things about being handsome, but I'm gonna tell you off the rip, the underdog is not finna sit here and lie to you or give you some folklore fairy tale. A lot of times not the handsome, but the average looking man will win. He will win against the handsome man at times, and it's because of this reason. It's not the handsome man's fault or anything that he might have did anything like that, but you know what I'm saying, this does happen. And the thing is with this, you guys will learn that it's just women, man. It's just women in their choice, and it's how they think. So let's hop straight into it. Competition anxiety. Yeah, competition anxiety. Let me tell y'all something. Women love to put men in competition anxiety. Women love to make men do the race. They love to make men compete and do all this type of crazy shit to get to them. But I'm gonna tell y'all something that a woman do not like doing. She hates competing. She hates the feeling of being insecure. She likes, you know what I'm saying, to be insecure, because being insecure pushes a woman to her best, abilities. But at the same time, she hates being insecure, man. She hates to compete. And the thing is, when a woman is dealing with a handsome man, she understands that she's going to have to compete. And we finna get real deep into this, man, because I'm telling y'all, some of the most average looking men that have a bad one. And it'll be simply because that bad one don't want to compete. She knows that her sexual market value is higher than that average looking man. She knows that that average looking man probably won't stumble up on another dime like her. He might stumble up on a few, but not like her. You know what I'm saying? He'll probably get 7s, 8s, but he's not going to stumble up on many and frequently, like her as much. And she knows that. That's why she'll deal with them, because she can sleep good at night. She don't have to worry about other girls looking at him in public. She don't have to worry about none of that. You know what I'm saying? Because that average looking dude doesn't have, you know what I'm saying, he doesn't come with that like that handsome guy does. That handsome guy is always being looked at, watched. But we fit hop straight into it, man. Number one, they don't want to compete. Like I said, they do not want to compete. As a handsome man, when you have a girlfriend or you've been in a relationship or you even dating a woman, whatever, she knows, deep down, she knows. Don't for one second think she don't know. Deep down, she knows the options you have. Deep down, she knows, if I see him this way, I know for a fact another slew of 50 women see him this way. She knows this. And the thing is, she doesn't even have to see you even getting, this is just how crazy it is, y'all. The woman don't even have to see other women looking at you. She don't even have to see you doing something with another woman, dog. It's just simply her knowing you are that attractive in the first place. She knows that, man. She understands the deeper, darker side to how women think when they see these attractive guys. She understands that. You know what I'm saying? She's not oblivious to that. So you don't even have to have another woman, especially when you are in your masculine frame and you are not acting all needy towards her. She already understands it's off the rip. In her mind, you already got another woman. In her mind, even if you got a long-term relationship with her, in her mind, you already got another woman. She won't tell you that, but that's what she thinks. Trust me. A woman in her right mind knows that a handsome guy she's with, she's not the only one. She knows that. I'm gonna tell you that off the rip. She knows that. And so the competition for some women, man, they're not gonna want to be able to handle that. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna want to handle that, period. Because they have to worry about constantly trying to be your best option. And that's just something that women don't want to do. They lazy. They do not want to do that. So they would much rather be with this average looking man that don't put them through that. And it ain't even the fact that the handsome man put them through that. The handsome man just is what he is, man. And he doesn't do it intentionally. You know, it's not to rub it in her face or nothing, but it's just simply, man, hey, it's just what it is, dog. So they don't want to compete. They hate competition. It's just what it is. And they understand that when they're dealing with a handsome guy, that competition is every damn where they're gonna deal with competition every other week, every other month, so on and so forth. But with that average looking guy, they won't deal with that nowhere near as frequently. Number two, they know average looking men don't have options. Like I said, they understand that an average looking man does not have options like that handsome guy. That handsome guy has double the options that the average looking man has. Because I'm telling y'all something. I'm gonna do a deep depth video on how bad looks matter, man, on how much looks matter. I'm telling y'all this, man. Women understand just how important looks are. They understand it. They understand how important looks are. And I'm gonna be real with y'all. To keep it all the way a buck, this is just me being real. And I'm gonna touch on this in another video, man, but this is just me being real. In my opinion, looks matter more for men than they do for women. And what I mean by that is, I don't mean that, you know what I'm saying, you know, us men look at women and say her looks gonna matter more. No, I mean that as far as the dating game and having success, looks matter the most for a man. Because I'm telling you right now, you looking at all these 10s, all these 8s, all these 9s. Do you honestly think, now don't get me wrong, like I said, some of them will, but most of the time, they gonna look for a guy that turns them on as well. But they will settle for average man. But I'm telling you off the rip, man, looks are very important. But they understand that, you know what I'm saying, that's a whole nother subject that we're not gonna go into. But they understand that, you know, that average looking guy does not have the options that a handsome man does. A handsome man attracts women without him even trying. Just listen, if y'all don't believe me, go to a grocery store with your woman. Go to a venue or something with your woman. Go to a place where women actively flirt comfortably. Women flirt in certain places. Go in places, you know, grocery stores. A lot of places, man. In parks, you know, water parks. Go places where they actively flirt. And you will see exactly what I'm talking about. Women know when women are just constantly flirting around with their man. They know that. They see them looking, they see them doing all that. But they know when they with that average guy does not get all of that. That average guy does not get all of that type of attention. You know what I'm saying? They don't. But I'm telling you this off the rip. They understand that an average looking guy does not have those type of options. Number 3, past relationships. Sometimes it can be simply put that a woman has been through quote unquote Chads and Tyrone so much, and all they have did is break her heart. Or sometimes, I'm gonna be real with y'all, the Chad and the Tyrones, y'all, they don't intentionally break hearts all the time. Y'all gotta understand something. Being genetically gifted like that, as a Chad and Tyrone, I don't consider myself either one of those, you know what I'm saying? I just consider myself a guy who has improved, you know, his looks and sex appeal. But being a genetically gifted man like that, you know, a Chad and a Tyrone, a 6'3" plus, you know, nice slim up physique, you know, good looks. When you are like that, you are going to get women by default. It's just the bottom line, you know. You are Chad and Tyrone, it's going to happen. And a woman, like, they don't intentionally break the you know what I'm saying, they don't intentionally break women's hearts. But they have so many women coming at them that they can't just sit here and reject all of them, dog. Just for this one woman. Come on, man. They can't sit here and reject all of them for this one woman. But I'm telling you this, man. In the past relationships with a woman, she'll look at a handsome guy and she'll just toot her nose up. She'll just act like she don't see him. Simply put, because she done dealt with other quote unquote Chads and Tyrones. I just say Chads and Tyrones. I'm gonna just say this. Chads, Tyrones, and handsome guys. Let me just say that. They all the same. They all kind of go in the same boat. But I'm gonna just say that so you guys won't get it twisted. But she done dealt with handsome men, Chads and Tyrones. And now she wants this, you know, average looking guy. Now she wants this guy that doesn't, you know, look so good. She wants this guy that she can, you know, feel a little bit more comfortable with, you know, without having to compete so much with it. And so that is gonna ultimately just make her not even be interested in those handsome guys anymore. And yeah, man, that's what happens. That's what seriously happens. Sometimes it can just be past relationships, man. It can be extreme trauma from past relationships, man. It can be her finding out that handsome guy cheated on her. It can be her finding out, you know what I'm saying, even worse. Let's just keep it a buck. I gotta keep it a buck with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get into the deeper, darker stuff, but I gotta keep it a buck with y'all, man. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes she can find out that her own friends, and I recommend highly. On this channel, I do not advocate for you guys, you know, you handsome guys going for any of y'all, you know, girls you dealt with. I do not recommend y'all going for none of their family members or none of their friends. Y'all do not do that. But, you know, a lot of times it can be that their friends got interested in them or whatever. It's just a lot of things that women have to deal with when it comes to dealing with handsome men, you know. They friends start to become attracted to their man, you know. Even their own family members might say something slick. It just goes into deep detail, man. Like, it's some stuff out here, man. I don't know if I'm gonna drop it on the YouTube, man. I might, you know what I'm saying, I might have a paid video for that, because that is something, man, that I really don't like. You know, it's a lot of stuff that I tell y'all about, you know, handsome men and the dark side, but it's some dark stuff, man, that I haven't really told y'all yet. And I'm sure y'all have experienced it, but don't too much like to talk about it, man, because it's deep. So I might do a paid video on that, man. I don't know. I might. It'll be a banger for sure. But yeah, man, a lot of times it be past relationships, and you know, she dealt with that handsome guy that chatted Tyrone, and it did not work out, you know. It did not work out, and her mind is now never again. So be aware of that, man. These are some of the reasons why average men will beat the handsome man for the woman. And it's perfectly fine, man. It's just all on that woman at that point, you know. This is not for all women. I have to say this a million times, but it is for some women. So if you guys ever wonder why, damn, I'm handsome, but this woman wants this guy that's not, you know, that's just average looking, basically, man. And even she knows that, but she understands that, you know, he's not gonna have some of the cons and negative things that a handsome man comes with. So yeah, I hope this sums it up for you guys. If you did enjoy this video, make sure to hit the like button. I'll subscribe if you're new, comment down below, and I'm out.